Good morning everybody. I didn't realise you were there. Just doing a spot of early morning gardening before we go detecting. I'll put that down. Well, I say good morning. It could be good afternoon or even good evening, depending on where in the world you are. Or more to the point, what time it is. Anyway, off out into northeast Derbyshire again. It's a nice day, lovely and sunny, quite frosty though, but hopefully by the time I get there, the sun will have burnt all that off. But before we go any further, I just want to say thank you and well done to Jamie and Rachel from Treasure Bandits. They've been running a very clever little competition. It's all to do with introductions to videos. And I won it. Anyway, that's by the way. So, if you want to know what it's all about, give their channel a watch. Okay, my friends? Right. I'll finish a bit of gardening off, and I'll see you all when we get out there on the first decent signal. Okie dokie. Bye for now. Well, boys and girls, I don't normally get excited about a musket ball, but this one is an absolute doozy. So I'll just turn the camera off and turn it round and let you have a look, because it's a cracker. And boys and girls, down here, just there, is the Musketenkugel in question. I mean, bloody hell. Oh well, I don't know whether it is a musket ball. Oh, shut up, God's sake. Well, I thought it were a musket ball, but it's got a little, it's got a little funny thing on bottom of it. Can you see it just there? It's got a little funny bit on bottom. I don't think it's, maybe, well, I don't know. It's gone. I mean, maybe that's where they nipped it off out of the mould. I'm not entirely sure. But that, if it is a musket ball, is huge. If it's not a musket ball, I don't know what it is. But we'll pop it in the boxy thing and we'll crack on, my friends. Right, boys and girls, we've got another signal down here. Came up at 72 on the ID scale. I'll just let you have a listen to that. Oh. It's gone up slightly now. It's gone up from 72 to 79. And I think we might have the first coin of the day. It's just in the edge down here. Let you have a look at that. Judging by the size of it, I'd say it's a George III penny. Not a cartwheel penny, just an ordinary penny. And I'd also say that there's probably nothing on it at all. I've found 2 or 3 of these large pennies in this field, and I've never had one yet when there's been anything on it at all. And I think this one's going to be exactly the same. But I'm not bothered. It's the first coin of the day, so I'm quite happy. Okay, we'll check the hole, fill it in, and we'll move on in that direction over there. Oh, and by the way, this area just here is where an old cottage used to stand in the 1700s. Exactly where I'm stood now, which is why I'm here. So anyway, let's get a bit further. Well, boys and girls, we've got another signal down here, and this is a classic example of why you shouldn't rely on your detector completely, because sometimes they will lie to you, and quite often I just go on my instincts. Now, this came up at 54 and it came up as foil, but usually anything over about 45 I dig it up anyway. And I mean, I'm fairly sure it's a button, but it's certainly not foil. And it looks as though it could possibly be a very nice button. So, now then, what's this then? What is that? I'm not going to rub it too much, even though it's only a button. It's still got the shank on the back, but that looks like a cracking little button. And as you know, I love a good button. And it's got some kind of, I don't know, black centre to it. As I say, I'm not going to rub it too much in case I destroy it. So I'm going to put it in a little boxy thing, and I'll give it a gentle clean up a little bit later on. Okay, my friends. Right, I'll see you in a while. Right, my good friends, on to the next one. We've got another signal down here. I can see it, so I don't need that. And I think we might have got a coin of nothingness. So, let's have a look. There's the little doohickey. I'll just uncover my beautiful face a little more. Well, do you know, the coins that I dig up on this permission, 8 times out of 10 there's absolutely nothing on them whatsoever. I'll let you have a look. Oh, it came up at about 72, by the way. So there's the little coin in question. Actually, I think, says he, I think I might be able to see a bust on it facing left or right. I don't know. Oh, not to worry. We'll pop it in the little boxy thing and we'll crack on a bit further, boys and girls. Well, boys and girls, I'm just detecting at the side of this old gate there's a footpath behind me. Got a signal down here. It came up at about 68, a bit scratchy, but it's just here. I thought it was a 2p piece at first. I was thinking about you, Aaron, but I haven't got my glasses on, but it's not a 2p piece. I think it's an old 2 shilling piece. Obviously not silver, judging by the colour, but well, at least it's another decent little find, another coin. Right, we'll pop it in the boxy thing and we'll crack on behind me on the footpath. See you in a while. Right, my good friends, we've got another signal down here, about 6 inches deep, and it's just there, just sticking out of the clod, as you might say. I'm hoping it's a coin. Let's have a look. Might be a coin. Well, it's not a button. I don't know. I mean, once again, without my glasses on, it's very difficult to tell. But we'll clean it up later and have a better look. Well, boys and girls, I've got another signal. Oh, excuse me. Down here. It was eventually quite deep, probably about 9 inches. Maybe that's why it was such a scratchy signal. But it's just there. Excuse me. And it's another coin, I think. And you can see the imprint just there. Once again, whether there's anything on it, I don't know. But I'll give it a spray to stop it drying out before I put it away. And hopefully we might be able to get something off it. Okay, my friends, I will see you all in a short while. Bye for now. Well, boys and girls, it never ceases me. No, I said that wrong. I'll start again. It never ceases to amaze me what you dig up while you're out metal detecting. Now, I've got to see. Now then, this feels like a bog as well. This hole's filling up with water as we speak. Anyway, back to the hole. It's about 5 inches, 6 inches deep. It's just there. And when I first picked it up, I thought it was just another piece of scrap lead. But it's not. I don't know what it is. It looks like a parrot. I'll let you have a look. Look at that. It looks like a bird. You see what I mean? Little wings on it. It's a little bird. But it looks like a parrot. I'm fairly sure it's made out of lead. But it's a really interesting find, and I'm very, very pleased with it. Okie dokie. Right, boys and girls. Well, oh, nearly fell over again. This is going to be my last signal now because I'm getting quite tired. I've been at it for quite a few hours. So we'll do the roundup at home, like we usually do, and when we've cleaned everything up, we'll have a look at the parrot. Alright my friends, well thanks ever so much for joining me, and I'll see you all a bit later on. Okay, bye for now. Welcome back my friends. Now, we found some bizarre and interesting things today. So, let's have a look at the, not so much rubbish, but let's just say less interesting finds. Nut off an old tractor, scrap lead, scrap lead, scrap lead, bit of copper strapping, some kind of tag off an animal with some numbers on it, bit more scrap copper. This made my heart skip a beat when I first saw it in the hull. I just saw it shining silver. Obviously it's not a silver coin, it's just half of a broken dandy button. It would have been a nice button, but it's not. A modern key, scabby old button, this bizarre thing here, haven't got a clue what it is, and that's about it for the bits and pieces that are not very interesting anyway. Coin wise, at the side of the farmer's gate we dug this Queen Elizabeth II 2-shilling piece up, which not cleaned up too bad actually. The date on that is 1966, so that was the 2-shilling piece. And then back to the destroyed coins. Queen Victoria halfpenny, you might just be able to see Queen Victoria's bust there. There's nothing on the other side, can't get a date off it. George III penny, you might just be able to see the border around the edge, not too sure. Once again, as I expected, nothing on the other side at all, no change there. And this is another George III coin, that's a halfpenny. Once again, you might be able to see the bust, you might not. And on the other side is Britannia. There she is, you might just be able to see that. That's there. As I say, both George III, both coins from round about 1700. This, which I thought was a coin, isn't a coin. It's some kind of religious token. On one side there's a very faint bust facing to the right. I can only assume that that is some important clergyman, or possibly even a pope. On the other side there's a couple of little crosses and a funny shaped hat, maybe a bishop's hat. But the only thing that you can probably see is the rectangle underneath. Just a rectangle underneath. I've dug up something like this very similar to it a few years ago, but I can't find it to draw a comparison, so I don't know. But in that rectangle there's some writing, and the only word I can make out in the rectangle using the digital microscope is the word Westminster. So make of it what you will, because I really don't know. I can only assume it's some kind of religious token. The button that we found is an absolute belter, which is just there. It's a wild fowling scene with grass and reeds and rushes and some water. It's made out of glass, or possibly even obsidian, which is like a volcanic glass type thing. And in the bottom right hand corner there's a duck in flight. I've put a picture at the end of the video, but that is an absolutely cracking button, that. And then we dug this bizarre little doohickey up, which, when I dug it up, I thought it was a musket ball, or musketenkugel. But it's got that funny little thing on it there. It doesn't look as
though it was a musket ball come out of the mould and not be nipped off properly. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's some kind of weight, or I really don't know. It's just a bizarre little find, but I like it. It's very unusual. If any of you know what it is, please leave me a comment. I really would like to know. But there you go, that's what it is. And then we dug this up, which is not a parrot, because when you think about it, when this was made, they wouldn't have known what a parrot was. It is in actual fact a griffin. You know, the things that they used to have on the walls on medieval churches, like gargoyles, that kind of thing. Well, that's what that is. It's a griffin. You can tell with where the legs are down there, as it was like that. You like that? That is a griffin. It's definitely medieval, and that's as much as I can tell you about it. I just think it's a marvellous find. I know it's great to find gold and silver and hammered coins and stuff, but that to me is just as exciting. To me, that's a fantastic little find. Anyway, that's it, boys and girls. Just leaves me to say once again, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you very much. And all my viewers and everybody else. Thank you very much. And I'll see you all on the next dig. Bye for now.